Midvani Monroe for MissFabulous.com. Since founding Duckie Brown in 2001, designers Stephen Cox and Daniel Silver have developed it into one of the major trendsetters of men's fashion and has garnered it nominations for the CFDA Menswear Designer of the Year Award. The Duckie Brown menswear line has developed a reputation for fine hand tailoring, its use of unique fabrics, bold colors, and most importantly, its sense of humor. For fall 2012, all of these elements were once again in place for a collection that incorporated rich textiles with innovative cuts, proving once again that Duckie Brown is coming out as one of the leaders of the fashion pack. We're with designers Stephen Cox and Daniel Silver, the designers of the Duckie Brown line, before their fall 2012 show. I know that your label is known for fine tailoring, bold colors, as well as interesting fabrics. Can you tell us a little bit more about what your aesthetic is for the line?
You basically, that's it.
Well,
That's
you know
it?
what? You know it, so we don't have. Listen, I mean, you called the. Listen, we aspire to dress men beautifully, season after season, and this season we've done sort of an evening lumberjack look. So it's very tailored, and there's sort of a rough quality to some of the fabrications as well.
When we started first doing the collection, I wanted to do a collection that was all black. That's where I was, that's what was happening in my life. I just wanted to do everything was black. Everything was very dark, and so when we started ordering the fabrics, first of all, it was all black. And I had used old fabrics that I really loved to bring them back again as well. So we had all these bolts of fabric, and it was very black and it was very dark. And I suddenly got out of that black mood and decided it would be very depressing. I mean, I think it would be very beautiful, but that's not really what Duckie Brown is about. And I also, at the same time, wanted to go back into old Duckie Brown, but kind of renew it and bring back some of the humor. So we, as well as the black, we had Harris tweeds developed in Scotland in the Hebrides, which are incredibly beautiful, and they make the black they're rougher fabrics, there's more colour in them. We've had added plaids, we've added more colour in them, we've got orange, we've got grape, we've got grey, we've got, so I wanted, the black is the base, which is kind of the darker side of the collection, and then we have kind of injected it with the humour that I think is totally what Duckie Brown should be. So we have like these shearling hats that kind of look like wigs, made out of Mongolian shearling, and we've got turbans, and we've got the Fair Isle and chunky, and we've got like these. So it's got this. It is kind of an evening. It's very evening. The trousers are very wide. And it is a little, there's a very elegant section to it, but there's also this kind of rougher evening section to it, more buffalo plaids and checks and things like that. So the fabric really informs the collection.
And what were the fabrics that were the most important to you for the collection?
Well, I think it was the Harris tweeds from the Hebrides that were incredible.
Plaids from
Plaids from
Scotland.
Loch Carron, and then there's one cloth called the Berethia, which is a black evening wear fabric, and it's incredibly beautiful, and that is probably the most important fabric because it drapes so beautifully, and so does Harris tweed. I mean, it doesn't really drape, but it's kind of got this sculptural quality that's beautiful.
I am a big fan of yours, and I definitely need to inject more color into my wardrobe as well.
Red laces.
That is true. I'm making a start there. So what would you say are the key pieces in the collection this season that you would say I would be looking for?
I would say the double-breasted blazer and a double-breasted coat. But what we've done is we've done the double-breasted jacket in a much more heavier weight than a jacket should be in. So it's kind of like a cross between a coat and a jacket. So it's like doing the 2-button blazer that you've got on, but in a very, very heavy outerwear fabric. So it becomes kind of like a jacket, but it's a piece of outerwear. And that's probably the one.
I think the other standout sort of item are knitwear sweaters, and there is a ton of sweaters. Do we have any shirts in the? And are we showing any?
We
shirts?
do have shirts in the
but
collection.
mostly you're seeing sweaters, and so I think sweaters are very important.
But on a personal element, I see that you're both wearing denim jackets. I just posted on one of my sites about how I thought denim jackets were coming back and I needed to get another one. Is that going to be key this coming season?
Better get one.
Well, I don't know what's key. I just know what I enjoy wearing.
I think it's actually, and I'm not very big on rules, but I think that double denim is a really bad thing to wear, and we both got it on, so I don't know. I don't know. I haven't taken this denim jacket off, so I mean, I don't know. I've always liked denim jackets. I think denim jackets are always, look, we like them. I think it's called the Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo. I love that. I love that.
This is Canadian. We've both got and Daniel's Canadian, so he's
there you
got
go.
Canadian tuxedo.
It's a shout out to Canada today.
I'm looking forward to the collection very, very much and look forward to seeing more of your work in the future.
Great. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.